What's up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It has been so long since I have sat down and filmed a video, and I am so glad to be back in front of the camera and doing it. I wanted to do a little bit of a life update video because since the last time I have sat down and filmed, a lot in my life has changed, and a lot of things that have happened are very exciting, so I wanted to fill you all in on it. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Ariana, and I do a lot of photography content here on my channel. I typically like to focus on film photography and gear as well as my Fuji gear, but I have made videos on accessories, other pieces of gear, and all things photography in general. So if you have not seen any of my videos from 2021, be sure to check them out. A lot of my subscribers have come to my channel for my Fuji content as well as my film photography content, so be sure to watch those videos if that is something that you are interested in. Without further ado, let us get into some of the life updates. So the last video I think I sat down and filmed was probably at some point in September, and since then some of my biggest life milestones have happened. So the first happened at the end of September. It was not exactly planned the way that it happened by any means at all, but we ended up bringing home our second dog, Daisy. So she's crazy, and we call her Crazy Daisy for a reason. But we ended up bringing Daisy home on September 26th, which was actually 6 days before our next milestone that I'll get into for a second. But Daisy is a Chihuahua Dachshund Boston Terrier mix along with a bunch of other stuff. She, I would say, is probably a true mutt. So we did rescue her. She is a little bit smaller than our first dog, Hope, who is currently sitting right here. She's the cutest. She has been a wild ride, but we love her so much, and I can't imagine any other dog to add to our family. And like I said, that happened before milestone number 2, which was the fact that me and my fiance got married. If you guys are new to my channel, you may not know, I did get engaged at the beginning of 2021. It was actually pretty much right into April. It was at the very end of March. And so we actually decided on having a 6-month engagement, which nowadays is very short, but we really wanted to get married on a specific date in October that was very special to us, and figured why wait a year and a half? A lot of things may be up in the air by the time October 2022 rolls around. So we decided, you know what, we can absolutely plan a wedding in 6 months, and we did, and it was beautiful. So I will link our wedding video down below. We did have a videographer who I knew in college, so that was really awesome to be able to document a lot of the stuff. And if you do not already follow me on Instagram, I have posted some of my wedding photographs on my Instagram, so be sure to check those out, as well as how to find my wedding photographer if you are interested in booking her as well. And I loved her. She was awesome. She had just gotten married as well, so it was really cool to be able to have her there and know what moments she would want on camera, and she captured our day absolutely beautifully, including a handful of film photos too, which was really important to me, so I'm very excited about it. I did mention in my last video that I filmed, which was actually on my Contax T2, that I did plan on using the T2 at my wedding. Let's just say I got 2 shots total throughout the entire day, and I'm totally okay with that. They weren't the best 2 shots, but I think they were really fun, and I will cherish those 2 photos, but I will pop them up on the screen here. It definitely sounded better in my head than when the day actually came for me to actually be whipping out my camera and taking photos. So the next thing that I did is piggybacking off of all of the wedding content, and that was I did end up booking a bridal shoot. But I feel like doing bridal shoots is really not that common, because I did go and look for a lot of example photos, and a lot of them included both members of the couple, which anyone who does know me and know my husband personally, my husband is not a photo person. So I decided I wanted to still book a bridal shoot, and I wanted it to be kind of like the type of wedding photos that I would have wanted if we had done an adventure elopement. And anyone who knows me knows that I love the concept of adventure elopements. It wasn't for us. We wanted all of our family and friends there, but I would love to photograph them, so I wanted that out of my bridal shoot experience. I ended up booking one with someone that we actually knew personally who is a photographer. She is incredible. Again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, be sure to check out those photos down below, and it will have all of her information in there as well, how to contact her and all that kind of stuff, linked to her Instagram. I've tagged her in all her content that she shot that I have posted on my page. It was such an awesome experience, a very magical day. The leaves were not quite as colorful as I really wanted them to be, but the fall leaves were definitely peeking through, and that's just the way our schedule worked out. In addition to that, we did shoot it at Minnewaska State Park in New York, and if anyone has been there, it is absolutely beautiful. So we had just an amazing time, and the photos came out so beautifully. We shot a golden hour. It was just a dream shoot, and never did I think I would be the one in the photos. Typically, like I said, I'm the one shooting them, so it was so exciting to have portraits done of me. Alrighty, so next is just a whole bunch of stuff, random life stuff that happened throughout the fall, but I did get to document it a lot on film, which I absolutely love and cherish, and this is why I am all for photography and all for capturing the small moments, especially on film. I think film just makes them look so incredibly beautiful. So I will do my little Contax T2 montage here because they were all shot on my Contax T2, and I will include the film stock that they were shot on as well because I think there's just such different vibes in each different type of film stock. So cue the T2 montage. So next on the life events that have happened, we did take our delayed honeymoon, and this is something that I am all for now that we have done it, and that is just doing a honeymoon later on, especially if you're going to go somewhere warm and tropical. Doing it in the winter, if you live in an area that experiences all 4 seasons, which we do, so we were able to get out of the cold and at that time rainy weather and go to beautiful sunny Florida. So we did our honeymoon. I brought my T2 with me, brought the film through the airport and everything, and did shoot a roll of Portrait 400 when we were down there. So I will insert those photos now. Alrighty, so next and pretty much last update that I have is when we got back, it was pretty much Christmas and Christmas Eve time. We do celebrate Christmas in our household, so it was something that was really nice to get in the spirit for. But the one thing that we did photography related is I did do kind of very quick unplanned Christmas photos of the dogs, and I did take those with my X Pro 2, so I will insert those here, and I really love those photos and how they came out. Again, more photos that I will cherish for a very long time. And so then we did Christmas, we did Christmas Eve. I did take some photos there on film that I have not yet have developed, so I'm sure you'll see them on Instagram when they do come out. I always post on there much more frequently than I post on here. But that was just a really great way to wrap up the year. So with that being said, if you guys want to check out a few of my latest videos that I did film but did not actually sit down and film, I did post our wedding video like I said earlier in this video, and I also posted a 2021 recap video of which I took a 1-second video every single day of the year for 2021. If that's something that you all are interested in, I think it's definitely more for me to look back on than for anybody else, but I think it was a really fun video to make. And that leads me into 2022. I would love to know what kind of content you guys want to see. I have hit 2,000 subscribers, so I'm really excited about that, and I so appreciate everyone who has stuck around my channel in kind of the last few months because my videos have been very spotty and sporadic. So I appreciate anyone who has stayed subscribed and really who has been a new subscriber. And so with that, I want to know what people want to see in 2022. I have a feeling that people want to see Fuji content, a lot more Fuji content. I also have a feeling that people do appreciate the film photography content. But if there are specific videos that you want me to film or refilm, be sure to let me know in the comments down below, and I would love to be able to deliver those. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and just enjoyed catching up with me. I hope you guys had a great end to 2021. I know it was probably a rough year still for a lot of people, so I am very grateful about how my year turned out, and here's to hoping that 2022 is a really great one for all of us. And if you enjoyed this video, as always, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.